Are you still thinking building out on Coyote Pass?
I love it here.
You love it here.
I love it here.
Okay.
But I'm not sure it's functional for me to stay for the rest of my life here.
The property needs to be paid off. So how serious is anybody really about living on that property? Is anyone really gonna live there?
He's not talking to me about it, so I think I'm gonna have to lawyer up. It's really complicated because there's no legal marriage.
Yeah, it sucks that she just can't work it out with Cody, that she's got to lawyer up. That's ridiculous. I think it's wise, however. I think it's really wise.
We just finished moving Ysabel to Salt Lake. We got her into her new apartment. Maddie is 6 months pregnant, and she was using her big SUV to pull the trailer of stuff. Maddie and Caleb have talked about coming west. We've been dreaming about buying a piece of property. As we were driving across, we found a couple of listings. It's not very far from Salt Lake. So Maddie and I and the grandbabies are gonna go up and look at it. Cody and I are not in communication. Our relationship is over, but we both still live in Flagstaff. Yeah, there's not been an official divorce. I don't know how to get one, and I don't need one. Like, I have this piece in Flagstaff. Well, I don't know if I really have it because...
Yeah, what's going on there?
It's not paid off yet. The note is due in about 6 months. And they keep asking your dad, and he's like, I'm not gonna make a plan till blah. And then it's like, I'm not gonna make a plan till blah. Robin's got her house, Christine had her house. Meri has built a business, but she didn't use family money. So she and I are both like, this represents basically the only asset we would be taking from the marriage.
So what happens if you don't make the note?
Technically, the guy can take back the entire purchase. That's how how it's written. The rest of our property is collateral for the note. It's insane to me that Cody is not taking this more seriously.
Well, Janelle asks me about the property all the time, but I don't trust her anymore, and so I don't give her any information. We will pay off the property when the time comes, and I'm not giving you any details about what I'm doing or whatever, because I'm tired of disclosing information that goes through the gossip mill of our broken family.
Like, he doesn't prioritize what I need or what I want, you know?
Yeah.
I think after a while, I began to see it, and my kids were getting very angry about it. Like, my adult children are like, what the hell, Mom?
There's a lot of misguided jealousy here, a lot of trash talk. Is it true? Well, some of it probably is, but most of it's not.
As Maddie and I were coming across country with Ysabel to come back to Salt Lake, Maddie was just looking up property. And we found this and we're like, oh, we need to see this property. And so we started making phone calls. We're not farmers, but we want to live that rural lifestyle. A couple animals, maybe a greenhouse. Pretty basic. Maddie, look how big this property is. It goes clear back.
If Janelle were to move, it would devastate me. I don't know how to let this all go, and I have not let go of Janelle.
I'm so angry about how I've been treated that I haven't gotten past that. I hope the time comes when the contempt will subside and we'll be able to find forgiveness and love again.
This is a welcome home party for Ysabel. Ysabel moved to Utah. So McKelty, Avalon are here. But Maddie's here, of course, with Axel and Evie. Hunter's here too. And then it's me, Truly, and Ysabel. It's just, chaos. It's awesome. McKelty really can have the babies anytime. So this is towards the very end of her pregnancy. Oh my God. McKelty loves Robin. And of course, Robin's going to be at the birth. And it is awkward, but it just doesn't matter. Robin and I are gonna behave like adults.
Yeah, that could be awkward, but I'm just not gonna let it be.
I don't have a relationship with Cody and Robin. I know that Cody and Robin are still, well, Cody's angry. Robin's heartbroken. I've moved on, and I love being single. I love my life now.
About 8 weeks ago, Meri told me that she was going to go to Utah, meet with our church leaders, and basically request a divorce. It's called a release in our church.
When each of us four ladies married Cody, it was through our church. Obviously, we can't all be legally married, but it was what we called a covenant. So I feel like it's best to terminate that because we're not moving forward with any marriage. And I don't want to be like sealed to him for eternity if he doesn't want me. And, you know, I'm at a place that like, let's just separate this completely.
The damage was done so badly that we're not going to reconcile no matter what. And so however we are made accountable to God, I don't want to be accountable to this church and all their BS. So I'm going to let Meri go and do her thing. Because if I'm angry at her, it becomes a fight. I needed her just to go away because it just took forever for her to finally realize. It's been done and over 4 years. And so I guess, to be fair, Meri feels abandoned, but I didn't kick me out. Christine, Janelle, and Meri all chose to have me leave the home. And I wasn't ever going to leave them, no matter how much I didn't love them. But they made choices that separated us, and maybe I made choices that separated us, but they eventually moved on. And so my loyalty is to Robin. In the end, it's not about blame, it's about choice. Everybody's on their journey, and I hope in the end that everybody is happy.
I'm gonna go hang out with Janelle for a little bit.
Hey.
I like your ring.
I know. It's just that.
I love it. I'm just concerned about her situation with Cody. Are they over? Are they done? What does she need?
Like, I think
Is your marriage with Cody over?
yes. Oh,
Does he know?
Well, he's not talked to me for a very long time, and now we've resorted, even business is done via text.
Really?
Like, we aren't even talking on the phone.
Did you tell him the words, it's over?
No, like, I don't see him. He avoids me.
Christine comes into town and she starts grilling me and expects my breakup to look just like hers and to cross off all these boxes that hers did. And it's a very different relationship, and it's come apart very differently. I've told Cody, he knows, we've had a conversation. I don't want him to be part of my new life. I don't have any official divorce because we weren't really ever legally married. As soon as the Coyote Pass property is settled and I can get my part out, I probably won't interact with him ever again.
I was always asking Janelle about our relationship. And she was always indicating that she didn't want to reconcile. It was kind of this sort of just like, we're not in the same place. We're not necessarily in agreement. We're not really working on the relationship. But there was never anything cut and dried. It was more like we're gradually just fading away.
Dude, you did the same exact thing to me. Exactly. Karma's a bitch.
I'm ready to move on, but I can't conclude business without some sort of...
The business part of it is why, I mean, you can't really say we're over if you still...
Well, it's the land.
Right.
Honestly, it's the land.
Okay.
The land keeps me tied here.
I think Christine's like looking for me to say the word divorced, and I guess I don't really need to say that word. To me, I hate that word. I don't want it. I don't like it. So what I tell people is I'm just no longer with the father of my children. I don't really care what they think of me. In this day and age, lots of people don't get married. I don't have to say divorced.
I'm at peace. I'm okay.
It's nice, right? You're good. You're peaceful.
Yeah, it's not exactly what I envisioned, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay.
It's so strange because I see this life I had and I see it over here, like kind of in the past. And I remember all those things, but now it's just like, it's not even relevant to me now. It's so weird to be so separate from that life.
I think it's just complicated. It's a lot more complicated for Janelle to leave. She has the ties to the land, and then she has the ties to her commitment to God. She's got some serious ties that I didn't understand, and now I get it.